again. Back with me showing off what I'm eternally grateful to have and call my collection. It's that time of the year again, and I don't even need to explain how it works. You don't know what it is. It's the TF19 of 2019. This is my own personal list, and it's not going to be of things that were specifically from 2019. It's just things that I got in 2019. Things that I'm eternally grateful to have gotten in 2019, whether I bought them myself or whether I received them as gifts from other people. And if I did receive them as gifts from other people, I will let you know. But let's go ahead and start off with number 19, which, right off the bat, we've got a gift. It is Siege Barricade from my friend KidConvoy82. I gotta say, I was not really gonna be picking up any of the Siege Prowl mold. Barricade definitely did look tempting, and they all do look really good, but I didn't know how much I was going to get it, because if I were to get it, I was going to make a custom out of it. But with Barricade here, there's something different. Yes, I already have the Studio Series Barricade right over there on my shelf, but having this guy, I don't think I can customize it. Like, I just really like it as is. And honestly, I just found some different terms for police on the internet, and now I can just call it that. So everyone, please give it up for Siege Flatfoot. Thanks so much for sending me this, man. I really love it. Alright, now moving on to number 18. We've got G1 Reissue Soundwave. Yes, I was very lucky enough to be able to pick this guy up at my local Walmart, and all the cassettes as well. They're right down there on my shelf. Well, not all of them. I gave one away to a friend. You'll see that in his unboxing video, hopefully. But yeah, I never thought I'd get a G1 Soundwave, and honestly, I didn't know how much I wanted to, but this thing's great! Like, why didn't anyone tell me this? Yeah, this guy is just great, and it makes me love the Siege Soundwave more, and it honestly makes me want to get a Masterpiece Soundwave. Do I like Soundwave? Next up on the list is something that I actually used to have when I was younger, kind of. It was honestly just a broken toy that one of the neighbor kids gave me because they just didn't want it and it was broken, and it had no feet or weapons or pretty much anything that made it fun, but now that I'm an adult, I can actually get things that are complete, and I love this guy even more. It is 2007 Wreckage. Honestly, like I said, I really liked this guy when I was younger, even though it had broken things and no feet. Like when I was younger, just the wheels were feet. Like that's it. Just those were the feet, and that was it. But actually having real feet now and weapons and no panels broken off of them, I can honestly say that this Decepticon version of Warpath is just really fun, and I like him. Next up on the list, I've got myself the Armada Deluxe Optimus Prime. The bendy Optimus Prime, as you saw in my review, it's such a great figure, and I'm really happy to have him in my collection. Also, shout out to Mateo for sending me Sparkplug. Not the first time you're going to be on this list, buddy. Next up on the list, I honestly would have kicked myself if I didn't put him on. It's Siege Impactor. I love this guy through and through. Yes, his head is more Marvel Comics, but honestly, I can say I don't really care. Like, I've got a good Impactor figure that I didn't need to make myself, with a nice harpoon hand, a big old weapon, and because of my own customization, he's got his chest boob hook thingy bobbers from the comics. Yeah, I love this thing so much, and I'm glad I got it. Next up on the list is kind of a three-way tie because they're all basically the same, but I'm only using one to represent. It's the Classics Coneheads. The other two, which I recently got back this year, Thrust and Dirge are right over there. You guys remember I did a review on Dirge, but then I gave it away to Shockwave 514, but I just got him back, and I've got the other two now, and yeah, I'm glad to have these guys. Keeping with the classics, again, I would have beat myself if this guy wasn't on here. It's Classics Optimus Prime. Of course, I have to have my preferred version of Optimus Prime for my Classics shelf. Like, yes, the Siege Optimus Prime is great, and I know that now because I've got him, but this guy is just what I prefer to have on my Classics shelf. And that version of Optimus Prime can just go on my Optimus Prime shelf. God, I have an Optimus Prime shelf. How crazy is that? Next up after that, we have, again, basically a three-way tie, but actually it's just basically just one figure, but Hasbro forced us to buy it 3 times. Siege Reflector. I know that I say they forced us to buy it 3 times, but they didn't. We all bought it 3 times because they all knew what we wanted. None of us are mad about it that much. Like, I'm not mad about it. I love having a classics version of Reflector that takes 3 versions of it and makes a camera. How am I supposed to be mad about that? Like, that's awesome. Next up, we have not so much a gift, but something that I bought from a friend, and I really appreciate him selling it to me. It's Universe Stormcloud. Oh, I forgot to take the Siege Airstrike Patrol out of his hand, but that's fine. I got them this year too. But yeah, I'm very happy to have this guy. Thank you so much to Patriot Prime for selling this to me. And if you're watching, I even put new batteries in. Light up eyes and boobies! Good God in heaven, I just counted, and I have 6 Optimus Primes on my top 19 list. Does that show how much I love the character? I don't really care. Starting off the top 10, we've got Bumblebee Studio Series Optimus Prime. Yeah, just this thing is absolutely incredible, as I thought it would be. It's a perfect representation of how he looked in the Bumblebee movie. Oh my God, I just love this thing so much, and I'm so glad to have it. Okay, number 9, we've got more gifts, and it's from one of my best friends. It's Larry of Larry Arts Production, and he sent me another Wrecker, Leadfoot. Just the fact of having this guy in my collection, I'm so incredibly happy. Like, honestly, I could have just stuck with a Power Core Combiner's Leadfoot, but for my preferred version of the character of Leadfoot, like even just in all continuities, I want this version. Kind of like how I want my preferred version of Crosshairs to be this version. Because, yeah, the Siege figure looks good, but this is what I prefer. And this is what I prefer for Leadfoot. And I'm so happy to have him now, so thank you, Larry. Number 8 is another figure that I got, not as a gift, but I bought from... well, just another YouTuber. Kkyle51 was having a sale, and I was lucky enough to snag this guy. Universe Drop Shot. I'm pretty sure I told you guys I used to have this guy. Ah, God, I regretted selling him so badly, and I was rewatching some of Thew's old videos with his review on this guy and his Drop Shot Found a Weapon video. Ugh, I missed him. And I love this figure so much. Like, yes, it used to be Scattershot from Cybertron, but come on, look at this guy. He's clearly a Decepticon, and God, this figure's so good. Like, even years later, I'm still finding out new things I didn't know about this guy, like the fact that he has a waist swivel. Honestly, just so good to have him back in my collection, and I couldn't be happier. Thank you so much, Kkyle51. You're the man. Oh, look at me talking about more gifts from friends. Yeah, this is another gift from a friend that actually lives in Omaha, and he picked this up for me. I told him I would pay him back, but he said that he didn't want me to. So, thanks so much, Mason. You guys might know him as the voice of Hotshot from Battlegrounds. He sent me Prime First Edition Optimus Prime. God, I love this figure so much. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful to be able to have such amazing friends. I hope you guys all know how much I appreciate you guys. Number 6 is something that I can't even express how happy I am to have. Honestly, I was just lost for words when it came in the mail, and as you saw in the video, I cried. It's Nightbird. I'm so grateful that this came into my life, and I can't say a big enough thanks to AHM1K, Kkyle. Thank you. Just, I love her. Before I go into even more about how much I appreciate my friends getting things for me, I want to talk about my favorite custom that I did this year. Starting at the top 5, it honestly might even be my favorite custom that I've ever done. It's Siege Snowcat. Like, I know that it's not perfect, far from it, because like some of the paint's really shoddy, but come on. I'm so proud of this thing. Like, I don't know how many other customizers did the shoulder launchers. I know plenty of people did the skis, but it makes me so happy. Number 4 is something that I desperately wanted to get myself, and when it was reissued, I knew that I had to have it, whether or not it was marked up to that price or not. I honestly don't care. It's G1 Optimus Prime. Yeah, you can call me an idiot for paying the $50. I don't really care. I'm happy. I'm so incredibly happy to have him. I've got the trailer for him right down there, as you guys saw in my review of him. I love this so much. and no one's gonna ever make me feel bad about this. Alright, so we're into the top 3 now, and with this one, I would like to reiterate again that I did not ask for this, and I would like to also say that I paid him back now. Tron. I still can't believe that my boss went and did this for me. Like, oh my god. I can't even say how happy I am. I know that this guy's just a retool of Hotspot from Combiner Wars, but the speaker is really good, guys. Like, if you have the chance, you should get him. And Jay, if you're watching, thank you. You really are the best boss. Alright, so number 2, funny enough, I just watched T-Fanpage 101's video. I just watched Brian's video on his 19 video. And we have the same figure right here at number 2. And I gotta say, I'm extremely lucky to have this guy. Oh my god. He's still so heavy. Titans Return Trypticon. I can't even express how happy I am. I knew I needed to have this when Titans Return was coming out. And with how cheap it was going on Big Bad Toy Store, I'd be stupid not to capitalize it when I actually had money. I love this so much. Also, a little shout out to Brunt back here. He's right back here behind his head. Got a good little space for him right back here. Review of this guy coming soon. And we're finally at number 1, which obviously goes without saying. Last but certainly not least. I may have needed to put in a little bit of work to fix this guy to make him look how I wanted to. Honestly, I don't care. This is definitely one of the best gifts I've ever received, and I can't thank anyone else but Mateo Potato for sending this to me. It's MP10. I wanted an MP10 for so long. And while it's not like traditional Optimus Prime colors, I don't care. I love this thing so much. I love it. I don't care that I had to get 3D printed fingers to replace. I don't care that I needed to put a new smokestack on. You can't even tell from far away. Look, you can't even tell. I can't even tell. This is the best figure that I got this year. No offense to anybody else that sent me gifts, because it's all great. But I've wanted this thing for so long, and now that I have it, I'm in love. Thank you, Mateo Potato, for sending this to me. So that's it. That's my top 19 of the year. It was so hard to pick things. Maybe in the 20s we'll just do a top 10 list. I'm not sure what the community's going to want to do, but we'll figure it out. If we do 20, and if we do 20 and onward, then I guess we just do 20 and onward. That's it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I've been 01TRANSFAN, the #1, and I'll talk to you all next time. Take it easy, guys.